we're going to be talking about a very important topic, which is the common mistakes that we as Indians make, whether it is in our spoken English or it is in our written English. So it's important that we speak and write correct English. Now, I've collated a list of commonly made errors, and I'm sure that this video is going to be very helpful to you. Keep making a note of these mistakes and make sure that you don't make them in your spoken or written English. We tend to use first of all in our sentences a lot. We say, first of all, I'd like to invite XYZ to the dais. It's not a right expression. You just need to say, first, I'd like to introduce you to the concepts of credit and debt. First of all is not a correct phrase to start any sentence with or to use it. Then we say fellow classmates. We don't need to use this adjective fellow. She'd like to thank her fellow classmates. Instead, you can simply say she'd like to thank her classmates. We also sometimes say Avikash is a former graduate from IIT Delhi to indicate that he was at one point in time there. Instead of saying former graduate, you can simply say Avikash is a computer engineering graduate from IIT Delhi. So he completed his graduation in whichever stream. He continues to be a graduate, so you can't say a former graduate. Very common mistake that we Indians make is we say, I saw a dream last night. No, it is, I had a dream last night. When we make sentences using although, we tend to add extra words. We say, although I prepared hard, but I could not clear the exam. No. You have to say, although I prepared hard, I could not clear the exam. Although in itself has a built-in but in it. You don't need to add any additional conjunction. Then a lot of us say, I came to office by walk. No, that's not correct. I came to office on foot. You came on foot. You didn't come by walk. He has white hairs. Not a right expression. He has gray hair. How old are you? Normally we answer that as, I'm a 19 years old boy. No, you can't say like that. Either you say, I am 19 years old, or you can say, I am a 19-year-old boy. 19-year-old boy is a compound word, so this is how you'll have to speak it and also write it. It's not right to use for after order. Would you order for a pizza for me? No, you just say, would you order a pizza for me? Then a great number of us use this expression. What is the time? There's a what missing here. Let me add it. What is the time in your watch? Time is not in your watch. You don't say this expression. We say, what is the time by your watch? Very important. Never say time in your watch. And we tend to also add extra words like the final outcome was not acceptable to the customer. Outcome by itself is the ultimate outcome, is the final consequence. You don't need to add any additional words before that. So you can simply say the outcome was not acceptable to the customer. Then a lot of us use flowery language. We say, during the course of my graduation, or during the course of his tenure, the Prime Minister introduced many schemes for the poor. Rather simply say, during his tenure, the Prime Minister introduced many schemes for the poor. Then I say, I am in a confused state of affairs, or I am in a confused state of mind. Incorrect. Simply, you need to say, I am confused. People who are in customer service, they keep talking like this with the customer. You need not to worry, sir. We will fix it soon. You don't have to add to after not. Simply say, you need not worry, sir. We will fix it soon. We also say, many a times I stay alone in my apartment. No, the correct expression is many times. This is not an expression, correct expression. Many times I stay alone in my apartment. And then a lot of us use this word anyways. Anyways, let us meet again tomorrow. No, anyways, we must complete the course at least 1 week before the exam starts. We need to simply say anyway. There's no anyways is no word. Anyway, we must complete the course at least 1 week before the exams start. Then we add, Indians are very verbose. They add a lot of words, and wherein the same expression can be simply conveyed by lesser words and can be conveyed correctly. So we also tend to say, I have a lot many complaints to deal with today. I have a lot many chocolates to eat today. No, I have many complaints to deal with today. I have many chocolates to eat today. We were discussing about layoffs in lockdown when she left. Discussing about, not a correct expression. You need to say, we were discussing layoffs in lockdown when she left, because about is inbuilt in discussing. Then we also say, this formula is also popularly called as compound formula. You will see this expression, this phrase called as in your textbooks by Indian authors, and also you will see many of us speaking or writing it in our text. It's not a correct expression. You just, all you need to say is, this formula is also popularly called, and then say the name, compound formula or complex formula or whatever. Then we also say, many years back I used to play guitar. No, simply say, many years ago I used to play guitar. Now I don't. It is their marriage anniversary today. No, it's not marriage anniversary, it is wedding anniversary. It is their wedding anniversary today. We also say, I like her dressing sense. There's no sense like dressing. It's a dress sense. So I like her dress sense. Or you can also say, I like her sense of dressing. I like her sense of dressing. I hope you would have noted all these important points and made sure that you will not make these errors. I will come back with some more such examples, and I'd like you to review these, and in the comment section give your comments about if you know any other mistakes that we as Indians make. We also call these mistakes as Indianisms, but I don't want to bring that quote unquote into this video, because the idea here is to learn about correct ways of speaking and writing and listening and the language. So it's all right if you don't use complicated names like Indianisms and Americanisms. We don't need that. But please make note of these, and like, share and subscribe if you have learned, and make sure you share it ahead with your friends so that it gives me encouragement to make more helpful videos for you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.